Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of Wild Eye Wednesday. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the film A Plague So Pleasant. Before I get into my review, I wanted to let you guys know that I put the links for Wild Eye in the description box below. They have a fantastic company, and this movie is a prime reason why I like them so much. Now, A Plague So Pleasant is a 2013 film which runs approximately 77 minutes and is written and directed by Benjamin Robards and Jordan Rees. Now, this movie stars Eva, and I'm probably going to butcher this last name, Bothanik as Mia Marshall, David Chandler as Clay Marshall, and Maxwell Moody as Todd. The basic plot breaks down like this, and this is a zombie movie. The first, I think it's like 30 or 40 minutes of the film is in black and white. And the story is like this. You have Clay Matthews, or Clay Marshall rather, played by David Chandler, whose sister is Mia Marshall. Clay's roommate, Todd, wants to take her out on a date. Of course she can't go because she's still in love with her ex. Her ex is a zombie, and she goes to visit him 3 times a week. But how is that possible? Zombies kill people. Well, not necessarily. You see, in this movie, they found out that the reason why zombies were killing and eating people is because people were shooting them in the head. So they kind of have a truce. There's almost like a switch that goes on inside of the zombie when they are attacked or shot in the head or one of their brethren is killed, that they tear apart and eat people. But now that no one's shooting them in the head, they are actually very docile and just roam the world. So he tries to get his sister to go out with Todd. Of course, she says no because she's still hung up on her ex, which is a zombie. So the brother takes it upon himself, because he cares about his sister and he doesn't want to see her unhappy. He shoots her ex in the head, which automatically turns the film from black and white to color. And you have a zombie killing spree on your hand. In the movie. And they don't just go after him, they go after everyone. And it's mayhem. And I'm going to leave it there. There is more to the story. Not much, but there is more to the story. This film is a breath of fresh air. I am very tired of zombie films. I am. It takes something different for me to be extremely interested. And movies like The Battery, which I absolutely loved, Cockneys vs. Zombies, Shaun of the Dead, movies like that really turn the zombie films on their head, kind of. This, in my opinion, does that. Now, this was my very first Wild Eye movie, and it's a movie I bought with my own money that I got in a lot from some guy who was selling a lot of his movies. This was the only horror movie actually in that lot. And it has been probably 2 or 3 years since I've had it, and now I'm finally watching it. And I will say that this is one of my favorite Wild Eye movies now. This has a fresh, new idea on a very, very tired subject, in my opinion. Zombie movies are a dime a dozen, and most of them aren't very good. Now, I'm sure most people say that about slasher films, but I'm a slasher fan, and it's very hard for me not to like a slasher film. Zombie films, I'm very hard on them. I am. And it's going to take something very different for me to enjoy a zombie film. Another good example is The Girl with All the Gifts. I thought that movie was very good, very different, extremely well made. Now, here's an interesting thing about this film. This movie was made for $1,400. That's a 1, a comma, a 4, and 2 zeros. And I couldn't tell. To me, I mean, some of the filming is a little off, and you know, if you really sit down and examine it closely, I'm sure you can pick out a few things, but it really seemed like a feature film to me, and I thought that the director did a fantastic job on this film. For the money that he had, or the directors rather, did a fantastic film. It just amazed me. Now, this is still available through Wild Eye, and you can probably get it for between $5 and $10 from places like Amazon. I believe I saw it on Hamilton Book. This is a definite recommendation. This is actually one of my favorite Wild Eye films now. And it's a zombie film, which I never would have thought I would like it as much. But, yeah. Check out this film, guys. It's a fun one. And I did put Wild Eye's links in the description box below. Definitely go and check them out. They have a lot of new interesting stuff coming up. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.